Yes, hi, good afternoon. I have a question for each president. And first, for President von der Leyen, I just wondered, you will meet Boris Johnson tomorrow, a video conference with him. And I just want to know what's going to be the most important thing. Will you address specifically the internal market bill first and foremost, or will you start negotiating, looking where we can go on the free trade talks? And I would also like to know what your latest assessment is on the progress that we now have seen so far. And then I have a question for Council President Michel, and it's about US President Trump, who has tested positive for COVID. And I just wondered what lessons we can draw from this on how we should deal with the pandemic. Thank you.
Madam President.
Yes, thank you. Indeed, there are two work strands at the moment being. The one is the implementation of the withdrawal agreement. And as you know, the draft internal market bill is heavily contradicting some of the provisions in this withdrawal agreement, mainly when it comes to the protocol of Northern Ireland. And as you know, we asked the UK government to withdraw this within a month. This didn't take place, so we launched an infringement procedure. This is going its way. The infringement process is a part of the dispute settlement of the withdrawal agreement. And the second strand, indeed, are the overall negotiations. And my phone call tomorrow, actually it's going to be a video conference with Boris Johnson, will serve to take stock of the negotiations at that time and to have a look at the time coming up. I will then report to Council. In sum, your third part of the questions, we want a deal because we think it is better to have a deal as neighbors. Also on top, in these COVID times with devastating impact on the economies, it is good to have a deal, but not at any price. And mainly the topic of the level playing field, how can we make sure that it exists between both economies, and the question of fisheries are very difficult, so we will see how we'll progress on that.
Yes, about Donald Trump tested positive. Of course, we all wish him a speedy recovery. But of course, I will not personally. I will not give a health advice.
We have another question now.